Hello, welcome back YouTube. I'm now at the Fraser hilltop. So where you can see now is actually at the hilltop, where you have some hotels, some restaurant, some place for you to drink coffee. So to get up the hill, you have a one-way street. One-way road. So as you can see now, I'm going downhill. This is actually one way. So in Fraser Hill there's a one way up and then one way down, so it's more like a circle, or rather a road pass by the hilltop and come back down to the bottom of the hill. So now what you can see is a one way road. This road is about 15 minutes to the bottom where you connect to the two ways road. So what I can say is here you cannot go to a very high speed because the turn is it's very quick, so you need to left and right. So it's not too many straight road that you can accelerate to a higher speed. But to be honest, it's quite enjoyable. But I would see there should be some problem if you are trying to ride up to the Fraser Hill at night. There will be no light at all. It will be dangerous. So if you come to Fraser Hill only at the morning, and the road is also damp most of the time. I'm not sure whether it's rain in the morning or what, but when I come here it's damp. The road is damp and wet, and also you have a lot of fallen leaves at the roadside. So it's not the perfect condition to go really fast, so try to be safe. So for me, I just want to be relaxed and get some wind blown to my face kind of feeling. So you can see my ride is rather relaxing. I'm not really doing some speed. So from here there's one road, one way, and then about 15 minutes later I will reach to the two-way road, but it's still a lot of twisty. Those takes about another, I think, 20 km or 15 sort of km. So if you really like the twisty, you can come here. The average speed I would say is around 40, 50 to 60. I'm not sure about those very experienced biker. I'm not sure how fast they can ride, but for me it's around 40 to 60, kind of twisty left and right. Sometimes you get very crowded in the Fraser Hill, but today really I do not see many cars. Only once a while you see a car or motorbike pass by, but there's not too many. So the nearest town to Fraser Hill is Kuala Kubu Baru. So from Kuala Kubu Baru to the Fraser Hill is about, let me see, I think it's around 39 km, but because there are a lot of twisty roads, so it takes about 1 hour, or if you're fast maybe 45 minutes. So another tips also, from Kuala Kumpulu all the way to Fraser Hill, there are no petrol station. So if you want to fill up, make sure you fill up at the Kuala Kumpulu town before you go all the way from Kuala Kumpulu to Fraser Hill. So you can see this is the end. This is the end of the one-way road. So I'm connecting back to the two-way main road. So this way, all the way straight back to Kuala Baru, and then from Kuala Baru I can go back to Kuala Lumpur, to KL. So the other way, I believe you can use the left side back to the north. I think you can go to like places like maybe the Terengganu or even further to Kuala Lipis. But I'll go to the right, which is toward Kuala Kuala, and then from there I can back to KL. So I'll stop here for a while to wear my glove, and we have some plants at our left side. You can see this fella. They're watching me since I stopped here. I was so afraid that they'll come over to steal my stuff, so I'll be extra careful. So from here, it's a two-way road all the way back. So here start the twisty. I think this twisty is a lot faster than the one that that you just saw. Those are like one way and it's really short, but this one is slightly wider and slightly the turn are slightly smoother. It's not so steep, something like this. So I think the speed from here you can go from 50, 60 to 70, sometimes 80. So these are the constant speed I have riding all this twisty. So if you really enjoy the twisty, you can come up here and just go slow and enjoy the surrounding. It's really that not that there are no any buildings or only some naturals, trees, leaves, and the road and yourself. So it's very peaceful and really an enjoyable ride. So you see, I'm taking my sweet time. So there are a few times I got my foot pad actually hitting the road. So I'm not sure whether I leaning too low or what, but so I actually had my foot pad hit on the ground. So it's just a bit be more careful on this kind of road. I think in certain turn they are not even. So let's say if you are turning right like this, the road sometimes it's not even. So you can your foot pad can actually hit the ground pretty easily, I would say. And you see some leaves at the side here is very dangerous. And sometimes you have cars that actually come into your lane from the other side where you have a blind spot. So it's not recommended to go fast in this road. Just enjoy it and go slow. Yeah. I've been using this bike for like about 3,000 kilometers or 4,000. So far it's quite a good bike. I really enjoy it. Oh, there's some debris here. So you see, there's another more. So there are a lot of fallen trees and leaves, and sometimes you have a big wood in the middle of the road. So it's pretty dangerous. So you see, like trucks like this sometimes come to your lane because for them I think the twisty will not be too easy. So for cars you need to really sharp turn and that. So sometimes they just always come to the opposite lane. So back to the bike. Yeah, so the bike, I've done about 4,000 kilometers on this bike. It's really one of the good bike. Just that the vibration, I would say, is one of the main issue. So when your RPM hits above 6,000, so I would say the vibration is a bit quite obvious. So you feel your hand, if you're riding for more than 1 hour or two, your hand will be numb because of the vibration. Imagine you have a vibrator on your hand. It's like just all the time. So I try to search on the web. Some people say that this can be fixed, but you need to change a lot of things, like you need to add some stuff here and there, tighten the bolt. So it's a lengthy process. So I'm not trying to do that because I'm not very DIY a person myself. If anything, I just bring it back to the shop or the garage. I just ask people to do it for me. So I'm not so good at all this, tightening all this thing. And actually, I'm thinking to upgrade my bike. You know, when you started all this thing, you get poisoned, and you wanted to upgrade and so on. So I really wanted to upgrade now, but though there's financial consideration and also some commitment I have, so I can do it, but I would get a lot of pressure to myself financially. So I think maybe I'll wait for another few more months to change. Previously I was set my target to get the Fraser, Yamaha Fraser MT-09 Fraser. But actually I went to the showroom and sat on it, and I think it's really too big, because the usage of my bike is like 70% to 60% in the city, because I also like to use my bike from my home to the city center. So there will be a lot of traffic, a lot of lane splitting. So I think the Fraser will not be too convenient. It's doable, but it will not be too convenient. For example, sometimes if you go into the parking lot, it will not be easy to park. So now I'm thinking to get myself the Z900 from Kawasaki. So that bike has all the power, and I heard it's very smooth as well. But I have not tested ride yet. So hopefully I'll get the test ride one day, and I'll make the final decision, and I can change my bike early next year. So now I'm back to the highway, not the highway, but I think the twisty road is already done. So I'm back to the road that leading back to Kuala Lumpur town. So here is a pretty wide road, so you can go as fast as you want. And at my right hand side now, you can see is a big lake. So a lot of bikers, sometimes I see even cars stop by here to enjoy the view. Just stop, gangs of a biker just stop here, and I think they have some smoke or drink. See some car is stopping there to, not sure they are fishing or what, but some people stop here. So it's a pretty good view. You have some mountains and some lake. So if I'm not in the rush, it's good to stop. It's good to stop here for the rest before you continue back to the town. So you can see my tank left with about 1 bar. So it's pretty not the safest, I would say. So I didn't fill my tank to full before I go up to Fraser Hill. But there are some people that selling some petrol there, like one bottle, 1.5 liter. I didn't ask the price, but in case you are not, you are low on fuel, you can actually buy something on the top. There are no petrol station, as I say just now. So I'm heading back to the town. I think there's another 10 to 15 minutes ride from here. It's all the way the big road like this. So you can go high speed, and you see that, oh, this is a bridge. I'm just slowing down to see the view, to enjoy the view both sides. It's really enjoying, especially when you have some low traffic like this. I didn't even wear my armor jacket. I just leave it in my back top box, because I want to enjoy the natural wind and so on. I know it's a bit more dangerous, but just try to be more careful, and just wear a t-shirt only. You see, I'm not recommendable. I'm just having some fun there, relaxing my hand. Yep, I think we are going to see some, we finally back to some place that you can see some shops, some houses. So yep, that's all with this ride. It was really enjoy. I took about 3 hours from KL all the way to the whole trip is about 3 to 4 hours. So 1 hour from KL to Fraser Hill, and then another hours back to KL. So, and the weather is also pretty good. I like it. You know, there's not too shiny, so you don't get, you know, very hot kind of a weather. So it's a bit wet. It's be more dangerous, but you know, but it's more refreshing. So yep, here I'm back at the Kuala Lumpur town. I'm going to do my refill of my petrol, and then I'll be straight to home from here. So thank you, and if you are watching until here, thanks a lot. I appreciate your time. So hopefully we'll see you again. Goodbye and ride safe.